Hey guys, good morning. It is 8:26. I've already taken my shower. I just wanted to get it out of the way so that I didn't bother other people. I woke up at around 7. 7. It's like I think it was actually like 6:50 or something. I laid there for a minute and then used the restroom, came back, and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna be able to go back to bed. So I didn't. Um, to be fair, I did fall asleep at like 11. I woke up for like a moment because I was listening to a reading right before bed and then fell asleep to it at some point. Felt like I slept a really long time, even though it was only a moment. Woke up, turned it off, um, and then fell asleep again at like 11:30. So I've got around 7.5 hours. Um, but yeah, so I have some plans today. Also, I just felt like I should go get my back looked at. So I'm actually going to like a chiropractic place. I don't know. There's a place that's 1.1 miles away. So I'm gonna do a 30-minute walk there. My appointment's at like 10:30, so I don't really need to start going until like 9:45 just to be safe. But I don't know. I don't know what the plan is. So I think I will. I think I'm probably just gonna. You know what? I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. So I'm not gonna plan on it too much. Just if I go earlier, I go earlier. If I go later, I go later. Whatever. Um. Yep. So um. Other than that, back is doing okay. I think my sleep was fine. Recently, my dreams have felt really important, but I haven't remembered any of them. I don't know if it's the fact that I don't have a notepad to record it, which I do, I just haven't put it out. So I will set the intention to try and remember my dreams tomorrow. So I'll make sure to put it out. But yeah, anyway, I'm gonna. This is a short one. I'm gonna go. I might make another update video a little bit later in the day and then an evening one. I don't know what I'm gonna do. So, hmm, I think that the big thing is being myself. And I also realized letting my inner child play isn't always about physical activity. I think I shoehorned that as like an important thing, but it's like about how I interact with the world and the way I see things. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens there, but I don't know. I think things will be fine. So, all right. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good rest of your morning, and yep, I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey guys, it's 5:48, so it's getting, you know, a little bit. It's a little bit earlier in the evening, but yeah, I just wanted to, record this video um early, so I just don't bother people. Uh, because I felt like I was cutting it a little too close. Maybe someone went to bed early or something, so it's just like, just in case. Um, I'm trying to get the light, but well, this does not feel great for my back, so I'm not going to do that. Um, Whatever. It's just the light's going to be what it's going to be. But I had a really good time today. I did. I probably walked like 3+ miles, maybe more. So that's big. Um, it was about like 2.5 hours of walking, maybe more. But yeah, found. I went to the like I randomly scheduled a, because of the like left side lower back being a little, like, having a little pain there. I was like, you know what? I need to schedule an appointment for someone. And the closest like place that popped up for me was this chiropractic place. I'm like, fuck it, let's just do that. Turns out that chiropractic place, it literally just like had opened up the door for like everything else that happened today in such a good way. Um, I found like this really cool like smoothie slash like frozen food place. Talked to this really nice lady there. She was like super stressed out, and I was just like, hey, you're fine. Just breathe, relax, and figure out why, or like what you're trying to learn from this. And she like relaxed, chilled out for a second, and then it was like, she went across the counter and was just gave me a hug and was like, "Thank you, I really needed that." And I'm like, "Yeah, sometimes you just need something simple like that." But so that was cool. Then I ended up going to. There was this. I was looking for food, and then there's this chopped place where they chop up a salad for you, and they have all sorts of stuff that you can throw in the salad. And I was like, oh my gosh! So I got a smoothie at the smoothie place. Uh, got a lot of protein in that, and then the chopped place. I ended up getting I've done the trifecta now because I just got fish that day or today. So yesterday was chicken, the day before steak. So I did the trifecta on meats. Um, and then for dinner, I just finished like a Jimmy John's sub. Uh, I don't remember what it was called, but had some deli meat on it. Obviously, not the healthiest, but um, it just kind of felt right. I don't know. It was nice to carry it home and then, well, carry it here rather, and then eat it. I don't know. I kind of feel like home really is where you are. So wherever you're staying, that's kind of your home, but internally, your home is inside. Uh, so you can be home wherever, and it doesn't have to show up physically. Obviously, it's nice, but you know, anyway, take it or leave it on that. But um, so I ended up doing that, and I was waiting for a movie because there's an AMC here. And I'm like, oh. And then I looked and there's actually quite a few AMCs in the area, which is awesome. So I, no one had booked a ticket. So I was like the only one in the theater. And to my surprise, someone booked a ticket 2 seats or 1 seat away from me to the left of me. And they got there a little bit late. It was kind of like, I almost wanted to say, like, don't worry, you didn't miss anything because it was like 5 minutes into the movie or whatever. But yeah, I ended up watching You, Me, and Tuscany, which is like a rom com thing. And I hadn't watched a rom com in so long. But it just seemed like, it was like, yeah, why not? So I did that. And yeah, I don't know. It was really good. And the person who sat next to me, she was laughing and I was laughing. The energy there was like, there was like energy transfer, which was really cool. Um, so yeah. And then we were like, it was so funny. We went out of the movie and we were just chatting with each other like we've known each other for a long time. And she's like, "Oh, today's my birthday," and I'm like, "Happy birthday!" And then we just kind of walked out together, and then yeah, I'm just like, "Well, that was fun," and she's like, "Yeah, hope to see you again in the theater at some point." I'm like, "Yeah, that would be cool." And then I just did my thing. She did her thing. Uh, but yeah, that was nice. Uh, and then I ended up going to Jimmy John's because I was going to use the restroom. Uh, and then I'm like, oh, actually, let's just get dinner. So I got dinner and then came back here. Uh, and I'll say, I'm going to keep this a secret, but there is something that I filmed that I think is going to be really cool when I get it all posted. So I'm not sure when that's going to be. But yeah, it it's a really cool video, and I'm gonna do another one of those tomorrow. So, um, other than that, oh, the chiropractic went well too. I'm gonna go see them again tomorrow, and then probably Wednesday. I don't know if they're gonna be open Thursday, but I might see them Thursday as well. Who knows? But he was saying like, it doesn't look too bad. They did some X-rays. He's like, nothing too crazy. Uh, I think he kind of implied because he was saying it sounds like it's like you slipped a disc, like lumbar disc. And I'm like, well, I mean, it could be like a bulge or like a whatever. And so he's trying to help me like heal it faster. So, and he was talking about like walking is really good for it. Uh, haven't been sitting up the way he suggested I sit up. Uh, so I need to do that. But yeah. Um, other than that, um, the big thing was he was like, "Oh my gosh, your shoulders and neck are so tight. It's like we're gonna have to work on that." I'm like, "Yeah, please." Like, it feels like I'm carrying the weight of the world on my shoulders sometimes. So that's how tight they are. But anyway, yeah. So that's really it. And today was just honestly probably one of the best days I've had in a very long time. So that was great. And I look forward to another wonderful day tomorrow. Um, and if there's anything that you kind of learn from this experience that I kind of went through, I didn't plan any of that. I just started walking, literally. It was like, okay, chiropractic, cool. Picked 10:30 to go. Got a shower, got ready, started walking. Ended up getting there like an hour early. They were like, "Oh yeah, we can take you now." I was like, "Wow, that's awesome." And like, yeah, it actually works out really well for us too. So it's just like I didn't plan, I didn't think about it, and that's kind of what this is. It's really listening and letting intuition kind of take the wheel and letting the mind take a back seat. Not that I don't like my mind, but you know, the mind can be an assist rather than the driver. And when you make it the assist, everything just starts to flow much better. So, yeah. Anyway, I think I covered everything. Um, yeah, I mean, yeah, I think that's it. So, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. Have a good night, and I'm gonna catch up on my uploads because I don't think I did any of the edits or uploads yesterday. I think I'm on Thursday or Friday of this week. So like I have like uploads scheduled, so I'm not worried about it. But I like having whatever I film uploaded and scheduled. So, uh, so I'm gonna do yesterday's and today's and the secret video. The secret video is gonna be that is actually a lot of work. Well, a lot of work. It's gonna be more work than I'm used to. But I think it's worth it. So I don't know when I'm gonna schedule the secret video. Part of me wants to release it today, which would be really funny, but also it would be so out of order because you guys wouldn't have any context for why that happened. Um, you're like, it's like, oh, you're in South Carolina on your channel, but then there's a North Carolina video. So I think I'm probably just gonna pair it with this video to upload at the same time. And then I also, because I think I might have accidentally doxed streets. So like I don't think that's ever going to be a problem, but just on the small off chance, it's like having it I'll be gone by the time this all uploads. So it's like, you know, um it won't be a big deal. Uh Also, I don't dox exactly. Just it's the area, which I mean, anyone can figure out the area, especially with the video I have, the little secret video. Ooh, I think it's also well. I'm not going to talk anymore about it, but um, well, I guess technically, if I'm planning this on the same day and it's uploaded the same day, this maybe I'll upload this in the evening on that day, but then in the afternoon, I do the secret video. So it comes out before. So technically, you would have already had access to the secret video when you see this, which is kind of funny. But yeah. So there might be more secret videos in the future that I guess is not secret to you. because it's already been seen. Okay. And I'm telling you, if you only watch the vlog stuff, go watch this secret video because, like, dude, I really liked filming it, so I think you'll really like it too. Um, the secret, not secret video. Okay, bye. Have a good night.